Have you or a loved one been affected by pignosis? Symptoms include blaming the controller, banning your own viewers, and saying, that's impossible 47 times a stream. However, there is hope. Welcome to Duty Streams, the internet's premier center for DSP analysis, memes, and emergency anti-pignosis treatment. We expose the cope, we study the salt, and we ask the hard questions. Did the game really screw him, or was it just another skill issue? Subscribe to Duty Streams today, because pignosis spreads fast, but laughter spreads faster.
Today's main event, which is the continuation of Marvel Tokon. Second day that I'm playing the game since its release last Thursday. We'll be checking out the X-Men episodes story-based campaign. And after that, if there is additional time, depending on how long it is, because we don't know, might try the online play again. For those who don't know, Marvel Tokon had major launch issues on PC, where its multiplayer barely worked. Hard to find matches. You find matches, they're laggy, they're stuttering, they're rollback like crazy. The entire FGC was up in arms about it, stating they don't want to play the PC version. They're all going to buy it on PS5 with crossplay off to avoid these problems. And so, ArcSys was apparently hard at work over the weekend, and as of last night, issued a large 10-gigabyte patch that claimed to fix the issues. Notably, taking a look at the patch update notes, if you want to take a quick look at it with me right here, we might as well, right? So here's what they're stating they fixed, okay? Reduced CPU usage. Multiple fixes to reduce overall CPU use, including an issue where the CPU would run high throughout the startup process, an issue where additional load on the system was being created due to periodic audio processing during matches. We identified an issue where the game was regularly checking for available audio inputs. The unnecessary checks would cause sudden frame drops and performance drops. For what reason would a fighting game be checking for additional audio inputs constantly? Who would even make that line of code and put it into the game? Who wouldn't check the code to make sure there wasn't some ridiculous excess process running like that? Like, it doesn't even make sense that that was in the game at all. It doesn't belong in a fighting game. Frame rate drops. Fixed an issue where the frame rate would drop when certain resolutions were selected. Apparently, there have been some battle setting changes. See? The game, certain customization or items enabled will cause the settings to revert. Fix an issue with online lobbies. How attack buttons are displayed as action buttons. Some buttons would become unresponsive during open lobby minigames. I never did any of the open lobby minigames. Warm-up shaders. So, with the game being updated to the latest version, the PC version prompts you to warm up the shaders. Do so for a smoother experience. Auto graphic settings, which we're not using. So, basically, they're claiming the entire issue with this game was based on the game checking for audio inputs. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, to be frank, if that is the case, if that's true, they should just fire whoever made the code for that. Like, just goodbye. Like, how on earth could you actually crash our game? Like, make the launch so bad where the entire FGC is claiming they're not going to play the game on PC. You may have lost out on tons of sales or whatever. Like, that's horrendous. Who did you put in charge of this game that would put that code in? Like, that's pretty awful. Okay? So anyway, it's supposedly fixed. Now, as you know, I already stated my opinion on the competitive play of this game. I don't think it's very good. Okay, I'm just being honest. I feel like the competitive play is actually not very good. I feel like the competitive play is a lot of button mashing or very try-hard-esque where you essentially have to keep practicing nonstop. I'm not going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to play through the story of X-Men as we already planned today. If we have extra time, which we very well might, if the stories are anywhere from about an hour to 2 hours long, I plan on playing, the game longer than that time period. So if we have extra time, we will jump into online play and test it and see if it's any good. And obviously, we'll be using the X-Men team because that's who I'm using today. Now, all right, I'm just going to be very, very frank with all of you. If people sit here on the stream and constantly complain the entire time that I'm not playing online, why aren't you playing online, blah, 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 I'm just going to ban you. I'm literally not going to respond to your spam. I'm just going to ban you immediately. And I'm just not going to pay any attention, and we're going to move right on. I've already stated what we're doing on the stream. I've already explained how I'm covering and attacking this game. If you come in here with your own notion that you made up for yourself because you're crazy and you spam the chat and you annoy people and you annoy me, I'm just going to remove you permanently. And that's it. I'm not going to waste time on you. I'm not going to even waste a breath on you. We're just going to continue on as if you don't exist. Okay? Fair enough? Okay. Now, the story mode of this game is great. It's well produced. It's got great plot lines. It's got good production values. So please stick around, hang out, engage, and support with the story mode. If you like it, we will do the other story modes. Keep in mind, there's 3 left. There's X-Men, Avengers, and the Spider-Man team. I'll do them all as long as people are here and chill and have a good time and support the content. If not, if this ends up being a dead stream, then I'm probably not going to play Marvel Tokon anymore. I'm just being honest with you. Like, we bought it on Thursday. The first stream did okay. The second stream tanked and went abysmally. Okay? Today, I'm hoping that now that we know what's going on with the game and I've expressed my desire to play the story and then go online, you know what's coming. If you like that, you want the game, support it. If not, I'm not playing it anymore. We'll do something else. There's plenty of other things to do. The thing is that a lot of people just don't know me for fighting games anymore. If they do, it's usually classic fighters or like Street Fighter 6. That's it. And I get that. People aren't coming by to watch me play fighters. So if there's no appeal to this game, then I get it. We'll move on. We'll do other stuff. I'm okay with that. There's tons of things to do this summer. Right now, I'm actually juggling so much. It's crazy. Like, I'm trying to finish Assassin's Creed, Dark Souls 2, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, while new stuff is coming out, like Marvel Tokon, the Gears of War beta, Super Mario Sunshine is coming out on Switch 2. There's more and more happening. In fact, I think it's something else came out this week, too. Restory, that indie game where you're cleaning up and restoring electronics from, like, the early 2000s, which is kind of neat to see someone fix a PSP or fix a Tomodachi or whatever. And then there's, like, story involved. It's kind of neat. It's a cool, like, chill late night game. So there's so many games out that I want to play, and I'm not playing them. So we can easily move on if people don't want this. But I want to try something new. I'd like to have a different fighting game in the rotation. So if you like it, you got to support it today. Okay? Cool. All right. Cool. All righty. So, so Parasola, can you pin a comment? I mean, I could, but then I have to remove the other pinned comment, which is kind of more important. I didn't put it up in YouTube yet about the view botting and the idiot with his sock accounts. I think that's more important. No, I'm not really interested in Pacopia Chippewa. I'm aware of what it is. I'm just not interested in it. Pacopia has a lot of grinding, a lot of crafting and stuff. It's a little different from Animal Crossing, and I feel like it would be kind of boring, quite frankly. Okay. Jade says, maybe go in the lab today. Well, Jade, if we were going to seriously play online, like let's say I had a stream where I said, okay, today I'm actually going to try to learn the game. We're going to try to go online or whatever. I would go in the lab. Like, I would actually go in the lab for an hour or two with whatever characters I wanted to learn and use. And I would go through their tutorials, because the game has character tutorials, and learn their basics before I did that. Today, we're just playing the story. So it's more of like messing around, a very basic understanding of each of the characters of the X-Men. So it's not ultra serious today. No, I didn't talk about the changes to the YouTube partner program. I got a message about it on DSP Gaming today. Notably, what I saw was there's a new version of YouTube Premium that's going to come out that isn't out yet. It's called YouTube Premium Lite, and it's very weird the way it works. Like, I guess people will have YouTube Premium, but it'll be cheaper. Like, there's going to be tiers of YouTube Premium now, and because of that, the payouts for what you make on YouTube, if you're a partner, are different based on the levels of YouTube Premium. I think what YouTube is assuming is that a lot of people are going to get YouTube Premium now because it's cheaper. Like, there's going to be a cheaper version and then a more expensive version. So I think that's really, like, I didn't really distinctly see many other changes to the program. It said you keep 55% of profits. YouTube, I believe, right now takes about 40%, I want to say. I don't know what they take. They basically redid the partner program numbers a little bit. It doesn't look like it's going to be a huge change. It'll be, I think YouTube may be keeping a little more, but I'm also not sure if it actually 100% changes for people who are already in the program, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand if it's a complete new change or not. I don't know.